Deep at the bottom of the ocean, there lay a mesmerizing kingdom, untouched by sunlight, yet radiant with the beauty of coral and pearls. In this kingdom lived an old sea king and his 6 daughters, who were mermaids. Among them, the youngest one was the most beautiful, possessing a tender heart. Her skin was as clear as glass, her hair waved like fiery red flames, and her eyes were as deep as the endless sea. The young mermaid's greatest desire was to see the world above, but there was a rule: she could not ascend to the surface until she turned 15. Her sisters would go up one by one as they came of age, returning with tales of the human world that fueled the little mermaid's yearning. Finally, her 15th birthday arrived, and she emerged above the waves. There she beheld a grand royal ship, bustling with celebration and light. In its midst stood a handsome young prince of her age. Suddenly, a terrifying storm began, casting huge waves that hurled the prince into the sea. Swiftly, the mermaid rushed to save him, bringing him ashore. As he lay unconscious, she gazed at him in admiration. When the prince regained consciousness, she fled, knowing humans could never understand her. The prince thought a princess had saved him, as she was the first vision upon awakening. The mermaid fell in love with the prince, but she knew a human could never marry a mermaid. She made a daring decision to visit the sea witch. In the depths resided a fearsome witch who gave nothing without a selfish trade. When the mermaid expressed her wish, the witch laughed and said, "I will give you human legs, but in return, I want your voice. And if the prince falls in love with someone else, you will become sea foam." The mermaid agreed. The witch crafted a potion which would transform her tail into legs, allowing her to walk on land, though each step would feel like walking on knives. The mermaid drank the potion and fainted on the shore. By morning, the prince found her and brought her to the palace. But mute, she could speak no words. Yet, the prince grew to love her, not with true love, but he saw her as a companion. One day a wedding was arranged for the prince with a princess, shattering the mermaid's heart, for the prince thought it was this princess who saved him. At the wedding's end, the mermaid knew her time had come. Her sisters appeared from the sea, with a dagger in hand. Kill the prince with this dagger and become a mermaid once again. But the mermaid couldn't bring herself to do it. She loved the prince and devoted herself to his joy. At dawn's light, her body turned into sea foam and vanished. But her soul was not destroyed. She gained a transcendent existence, where she had the opportunity to reach heaven through good deeds.